run this pretty open-ended. We're happy to take any questions about the benefits of PDF Association membership, any questions you may have had from Duff's presentation about what membership is, what it means, and what it may mean to you. Or I suppose we'll be happy to take questions about the PDF Association or PDF topics or anything generally. So just feel free, shout them out. Don't hold back, and not everybody all at once. So if anybody has any questions, if not, well, this is going to be kind of awkward.
Maybe we can briefly introduce the members. It's not each one from his own.
I'm sorry?
Introduction round, it's not too many members. So LOD from France.
Would you like to introduce yourselves? Or? All right, perfect.
So my name is Elodie Tellier. I'm from France. My company is Orpalis. It's more known with GDPicture.net. It's our SDK for document imaging, image processing, and it includes a PDF solution, PDF SDK in it. And we're actually new members because we came last year. We were invited by Roman Toda from Normex because we were working with his company, and so we came for the first time last year, and then we decided to become members. And now basically our project is to make the French people discover more about PDF, because it's really, everybody knows about the PDF format, but really it's not developed like it's like here in Germany. So we're really, we're starting to look for ideas how to make the format like more popular, maybe advertise more the PDF Association, but we're not sure how how to do that. So I don't know.
How we can do better in France is
definitely
a good one.
Yes, that was the question.
The last thing we discussed, LOD, was the documentation.
Yes.
Have you been there as a
No.
visitor?
The problem is we don't have any technical conferences or workshops or anything like that in France. We just have big shows, but it's more like trade shows with only, the financial people that go there, or like the directors, but not the technical people. And we have that one show in Paris that is called Documation. It's not really a vendor show, but it's more solution for each job and each industry. And I don't know, it's really an expensive show to go, and the visibility is not very good for software vendors. So what we do at Orpalis is we usually go to shows in Germany, especially the BASTA conferences. They do conferences for developers, like .NET developers, web developers, Java, and PHP. So when we go somewhere, we go there.
Do you have feedback from the documentation of this year, so is it more going down?
I think it's, the show was acquired this year by a new company.
Again?
But it's the first time the new company is doing it this year, and they really put the prices really up. And I don't know if it's going well, because every time we're going, people tell us, oh, it's going down, it's going down. So I don't know about the future of this kind of big shows that don't have much conferences. It's more like really trade shows. And so we need to start developer conferences. So, and the people at BASTA have told us if we could manage to organize something maybe in France, but said we'll see, because even if we are a French company, we don't have many French customers. Our customers are more from United States actually. So really, we're going to try to do something, but I don't know.
Let me ask you something based upon what you've said. Developer conferences, right, in France, in French presumably, also very important. Would you see, of all the let's leave budget out of it for the moment, and let's even leave language out of it, and so on. From the point of view that the association, as you could easily tell, we don't have native French speakers in our team in terms of the staff. But one interesting question I would have for you to think about is, what could we do if budget was not a concern to help promote awareness and understanding of ISO standardized PDF in France? Would it tend towards the idea of a conference specifically, or would it be resources online, YouTube movies maybe, or technical papers in French, and so on?
I think that almost all technical people, like developers in France, they speak English, but they are not the one that making the decisions, and it's more decision makers that are making decisions, and most of the time they don't speak English. So I think we need to have some documentation in French, but more for general people, not developers, because developers, I mean, all our websites are in English, and our clients are developers, and they never complained about that, but it's for decision makers. They really need something in French. So I've started last year to translate at least the PDF Association flyer in French. So that's a start, but I think to translate all the nutshell guides in French would be useful, and also to have information online. So
we have done the help me the PDFA L'Essentiel, which is a PDFA in a nutshell, which was done together with APROJET, which was a association. But
and I think this one is really useful.
Unfortunately, it's also gone away. From the idea of brainstorming. So Duff was thinking about a movie. I think would this help, or I can think of not like this one, but maybe half day, 1 day, PDF day.
Yes, I think at least at some point we'll have to try. I'm not sure about how many people will come, but if it's correctly advertised in advance, a long time in advance, and it depends where, of course. Usually Paris.
Are there cities in Paris in France? I'm not aware.
That's the problem with everybody. It's like, it's in Paris, and we're in Toulouse, so it's more.
I would have expected Toulouse would be an excellent location for that.
Because we have a lot of startups that are coming, and with Airbus is there, and all the spatial programs and everything is in Toulouse. So I think we have a good public for that.
You're based in Toulouse?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's an idea.
Good to know.
Think about that. So to have maybe it's a half day in the beginning as a first try, something like that. And obviously in Toulouse you can help with the logistics. We still have the problem of a little bit French speakers.
Like for instance,
when I say PDF day, I would more say that's what I understand from you, not the developers.
Yes,
more
the decision makers.
PDF day is more talking about PDF 2.0, talking about archiving, and PDF 8 talking about accessibility.
Or even something that is quite popular is like digital signature and security. It's really the two topics that are quite popular at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I guess it turned into us asking you questions. So that's what you get.
Well, we didn't say who'd be asking who, did we?
That's true.
Anybody else who wants to introduce themselves? Go ahead.
Hello, I'm new here. I'm Guido Schnepp from Düsseldorf, Germany. And I'm also new in the PDF Association, a new member. For today, I'm working 20 years with in the high volume transaction printing business with the AFP data stream mainly. And I'm also a member of the AFP consortium. So I think I really know how mass printing works, but in our business, PDF is one of the more influencing formats coming to the high volume printers too, like PDF VT, So everyone talks about it, but I don't really see it today. Yeah, for me, it is important to be here to get some insight, some overview about the PDF format itself, to get a feeling of the mass of standards we have, or you have, we have. And it's
You have an AFP history, and now you're also introducing a PDF solution.
yeah. No, I'm not having a solution yet. I'm a consultant. I'm started with a consultancy, and I'm also having an AFP analysis tool today. So my background is just transaction printing, but PDF is, yeah, I will migrate to the PDF market in the next time. So it's just a starting point. And I found it's not that easy to for a beginner to get some overview about the PDF history. And yeah, it was yesterday and today. These 2 days are really interesting for me, but everything feels new.
So what are we not doing that we could do that would be good for you? What can we do to help you that we don't right now do? Or what do we already do that's useful? Because that would be useful to know as well.
So I'm just beginning. So
Sure.
For me it was clear that all those standards like PDF A 1, 2, 3, whatever, are stacked one to the other. So just an evolution. For example, what it seems not to be true. Every single set or subset or means something different for me. It's not really clear. I don't know, the PDF A4 something.
Yep.
AF whatever is a successor of PDF X something. So what? It's a little bit irritating for me. That's my level at that time, to get some overview about it. But yeah,
And
still
we
learning it.
Okay, and many years ago we had I don't know whether it was a competence center output, and you know Harald Krumser, I think.
Yeah,
was
for
also
sure.
Somebody, so he's the output guy, and also the Crawford.
Yeah.
Crawford is a member, and then
All of them are my customers. So.
I was not finding Duff called it a champion, so that's why this went down a little bit. Would this be interesting for you to, if people find together which are reading the, I think output is its own world somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ever knew that PDF is good for everything. Let's say, so to put movies into PDF, for example, is we know it for years. It's no problem, and also the sentence I've heard today about today or yesterday, I don't know. Printing a movie is not a good idea. So yeah, for sure. And I will see what PDF can do for me. So
It's just an idea, and then help me. PDF VT is Martin Bailey, and did they start the PDF VT 3? This was
They are starting that. Yep. And they also are developing another application note, I think, or they want to, in the PDF VT Competence Center.
Well, what's the name for the application?
What's that?
What's the name for the application? Is it
For the document? I don't know that. All I know is that they determined that they wanted another application note to provide guidance to developers implementing VT, and that was in addition to the first application note they published, I guess, about a year ago.
There's maybe some stuff to read about that one.
Yes, I mean, if it, yeah, I think, you know, I can't remember sitting right here, but you'd find it on the publication section of the website, an application note for PDF VT.
So this was a major work, so you should find it on the
If you
website.
don't, I'll probably get fired.
The application notes are for the existing PDF VT. And what I mentioned was PDF VT-3 is a new initiative. But this TC 130, so it was not
Yes,
China. It
130.
Was started, what was this as well? They met in Berlin just in April.
Right.
And honestly, I don't have feedback now, but we have, you know, Dietrich from Colors. He can tell you what they discussed in this ISO committee, and or maybe you joined this one.
And Dietrich will be, so another of the things that he'll be publishing, you know, for distribution through our membership mailing list, update on, you know, what's happened since the last 6 months of developments in both TC 130 and TC 171. He's did this in the last couple of cycles, and we'll work together to come up with another version of that. So there'll be an update that will be broadcast out to the members about the new projects that are coming along in the different groups and so on.
I will keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
So something which may sum up the problems I see as as a beginner with PDF. Was a question yesterday in the first track by Dietrich von Seggern, where he was asked what to do if I need PDF-A and PDF-UA in one file. So it's
My famous
for you it's clear. I ever thought it's different stacks of a PDF levels, whatever. And if you have PDF-A, maybe you're not able to have anything else, but I don't know. Today I would say it's just a tag on the main set of.
Dietrich likely told you use the colors tool and everything will be fine.
I've not asked this question, but
Yeah,
What-
you really need good tools, but then PDF-A can be as well a PDF-UA file in one file. But the tools have to do a little bit more than just to write I'm a PDF-A and I'm also a PDF-UA file. So obviously you have to, or the tool, not you,
Yeah.
the tool should do the checks, the restrictions, and convert the PDF properly.
And I think one of the things that I'm hearing is that you would, you know, we often imagine that the people technically interested in PDF already know where to go and already have the big picture. And
not me.
Well, and probably you're not the only one. You're the one who's willing to say so, right? So, which is, by the way, very good and much appreciated. That's the entire point of this session.
Yeah.
So what I'm kind of taking away from what you're saying is, and as I think about it, we really don't do this at a high level on the website. So to your point,
Maybe even just a tree.
adjust a tree,
would
for
be-
example.
would be enough to get an oversight of the elements. It's nothing else. It's just a picture.
It's just a,
The overall picture of PDF. So
We mentioned,
but technical, not for the user, right?
a technical.
we mentioned that
For,
yesterday.
I'm a programmer. I'm a consultant and a programmer. So for me, it's a technical side.
Yeah, I got that.
We mentioned that yesterday in one of the sessions, and one girl came up with a suggestion to just put up it like a diagram with all the PDF versions and how they are overlapping each other, or what can be combined and what cannot. So I think that is a homework that you could. That could be a suggestion for you. What's missing?
You like that model that was presented?
I would say that would be a really good starting point when you need to explain for the customer which way he should go, or
Okay.
to what PDF standard is good for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
really basic, but it's a missing link.
It's if it's missing, that's why we need to know. And we are so buried in this thing, we oftentimes don't see the stuff that we should, or that is missing. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Did you want to introduce yourself? All right.
So thank you. Myself, Akash Chaudhary. I've been working in Kailash for almost 1 year. Although I have a guru, Dietrich von Zegern, sitting in the same company, but my problem was also the same. So I do not have a background in PDF World or PDF Association, obviously. But that was my problem as well, to get the big picture. So by now, in 1 year, I know about different versions and flavors of PDF, but this would have really helped me, the stuff that these guys have been talking about, that if somewhere for users or for technical people, if there is a structure where I know what version is for what thing, so that might help.
Okay, so let me, since this is coming up a lot, let me try and understand more clearly. So the immediate question that comes to my mind when we talk about an overview of these ISO standardized technologies is I need to, what I'm looking for is at what level of detail do I stop, right, in this overview? I mean, I can imagine putting, here's PDF A1, conformance level A, conformance level B, right? And I could imagine coming up with 3 bullet points maybe about each one. Or I could imagine 20 bullet points about each one. If it's 20 bullet points, it's completely unreadable. And when I put it together in a map with the other standards, forget it, right? If it's 3 bullet points, you're going to complain, and you're going to complain, and he's going to complain, and somebody else is going to complain that it's not rich enough, that it doesn't give enough of the necessary information. So how should I approach that?
What I picked, let me add. So I also have a new colleague, which is not in, but she's marketing. So I picked, we may need something like marketing style, which is easier for my thinking. And then Guido was asking for a more technical guy.
Both of you guys are asking, both of you are technical, right?
Also Mr. Chudari, that's what I understand. So this I would think of 2 diagrams. Whereas
marketing and a technical, right, right.
The technical one may explode.
Right.
This is an exercise.
No, but I take your point exactly. There needs to be an overview for the 2 domains of interest, technical and for the user side. That's absolutely right.
I think if you go just basic in the technical side, it's more than enough information for a user. So
much more.
much more information. So I don't have a technical background.
Oh, you do not?
I do not have a technical background.
Okay.
So if you have 5 basic points for a technical user, that is more than enough information for me to understand.
Okay, but then I'm hearing the same request from both, as it were, sides of the house now, from the technical side, from the marketing side. Hey, let's find better way to explain what the relationship is between these various subset specifications, right?
You don't need to explain any command, but one of the interesting questions could be, what do I need if I want to have a tagged PDF, for example?
Mm-hmm.
That's more or less a high-level question. What do I need?
But I could answer that question in 3 bullets or in 30 pages. Which one should I pick?
3 bullets.
3 bullets.
3 bullets.
And that's enough?
Sure.
That's useful?
My idea would
Maybe
be like that.
with a drop-down list.
Cheating.
If you would have, let's say, this is PDF X, and this would be PDF A, and we are looking at something that is overlapping, but at the same time something is missing in one, but
Yep.
it is available in the other one. So those 3 bullets, what you should mention is what's in one standard but isn't in the other one, the important ones. So then you can decide, PDF-A is enough for me, but I see that probably PDF-X would be a better choice because of that what I'm lacking inside the PDF.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just an idea.
So that's a very interesting way to put it. So be very, very clear about defining scoping them in terms of their differences. From that,
When he picked the flyer, I remember that we have the project of a flyer for standards. So that's also belongs
that's right.
belongs to the story.
Yeah, but that's a poor little one.
Or diagram or picture,
Right.
visual, and the other one because thank you, just picked that and reminded me that we have this flyer project.
Yeah, poor little one-page thing. I don't think it can handle this, but we'll see.
Maybe the drop-down list or a three-node concept is not that bad.
No,
Because you have a quick overview on
Yep.
one hand, but you are able to
Drill down.
go down to the information you may need. So you even don't know what I need or he needs or
Right.
he needs, but I think on the long term, you need some picture to spread out to what is PDF. So I can tell my customer, take PDF A, but even I have not even I, so you know I'm not the PDF expert right now. I wouldn't be able to explain to my customer what it's in detail
Right.
and if it's really the right format.
Okay, that's good idea. So maybe it's Jens. Is it Jens?
Hi, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep. If you'd like to, yeah.
I came in a bit late here, so I thought I could sit here behind and hide myself a little. But
You don't have to do this,
you
Jens,
don't
if you
have
don't
to
want
do
to.
that. No, it's all right.
What can we do that would help you,
Actually,
or stop doing that would help you?
yeah, I would say you're actually doing something more now, and maybe something better now. So maybe I should actually give some credit to what is actually happening now, because when I started coming at these conferences, which was back in 2010, I think, then it evolved into a technical conference, but now there's even a track for marketeers and for users. So I think that is an important step here, that we actually have more things that are not just developer-minded, that we actually have some higher level decision maker things that we can bring on. Actually, I enjoyed very much yesterday presentation by Catherine Anders, for instance, talking about PDF. Why do we actually use PDF? Maybe it was a good thing to have that step back, to have a look at it and what are we actually doing with this and where are we going with this. So I will actually give some credit for that we are going in that direction in the PDF Association as well. We have started a marketing working group as well, which I find very promising. I wish I had more time to participate more, because it is the members who make it, so I hope to be able to do that more in the future. But so if anything, I will give some credit that are actually moving in other directions than just developer-minded.
Thank you.
So as I said, I'm not a technical person, but I think I heard this somewhere. So there is a document which is for technical people, for example, PDF 2.0, 800 pages. But if if I have to take decisions about the business, I have a product that I want to sell, but the user doesn't know, user is not that technical, and even I'm not. Is there a document that tells the user that PDF A1 is good for you, like a user-based document, not a technical, not for technical background person, but for a business person?
Well, we have published a document called PDF-A in a Nutshell, which is in many ways intended to address this question. It covers it covers the background for the need for the specification. It covers some, not very many, but some high-level technical details about the specification. and offer some use cases and so on. I'm not sure that it's answering quite the point that you're making, but we have attempted to do this in the past, and whether or not we need to revisit that and provide some sort of updated or improved or completely reimagined introduction to PDFA. I mean, one problem with it might be that PDFA in a nutshell is about 20 pages, 22 pages. It's you have to read it. There's no movie for it. And one of the things that's become clear to me recently is that the world's changing, and people much rather would become introduced to a subject these days with a movie, then they might get inspired to go read something. But very frequently, video is, at least from the end user point of view, and after, let's face it, decision makers tend to be end users. People who tell the developers what to do, right? And the product managers what to do. Those people need, these people need to have a very, very soft on-ramp to understanding these things. And so maybe our problem there is not so much that we don't have educational content for end users about PDFA. I think we do. But it's dense, it's text, there's a lot of it. And maybe we need to provide an easier way on.
I don't think you need to explain today customer the need of PDF itself. PDF is one of the formats everyone knows, and that it's a document format, let's say, where you can see your invoice in, with any reader available on your device. Maybe it's not necessary any longer to explain in a document or a movie what a PDF is.
No, perhaps not a PDF, but perhaps a PDFA, or a UA, or PDF A2B. Why do you choose PDF A2B instead of PDF A2A?
For me, it would be okay to just have some colors where you can see the standards where they overlap and so on, for example.
No, but I could.
Big picture.
I agree. Visually, I understand what you're saying. I think, but what I guess I'm wondering is, we have the resources that we do. If we made a movie, right, where we used colors, just as you suggest, and we provided diagrams that overlapped each other with colors, right, and we had voiceover that talked about this is PDFA and it's this box, here's PDF UA, and they fit together like this, right, and we represented it visually. Perhaps that would be a way to get that executive or that person trying to understand this thing to get over the hump to where they're willing to pick up the book and go, I got to read this thing, just like the old-fashioned days. I have to document with information in it. I mean, one of the things that I'm 49 years old. One of the things I realized is I learned to read. I learned to learn in the day when everything came off of a piece of paper, and in the modern day, it seems like developers who are, 25, 30 years old, and even their managers, they want to hear about it from a piece. How do they know if they're interested? Show me a movie. If you can't tell me in 3 minutes in a movie why I should be interested, there's no way I care. It seems to be, it's my feeling. I don't know if it's true or not. Anyway.
I now feel like Mr. Dyson explaining his vaporation in the advertisement. So, Duff Johnson in the movie.
No, I won't be in that movie.
I think also what works really well for decision makers is to go from a concrete example and then show what PDF can do for you in this particular context. For instance, for archiving, security. It was a really good presentation for the GDPR this morning. They said, okay, so to be GDPR compliant, you can use PDF. I thought that was a really good example that can be really clear for decision makers. More than going, like presenting the formats and what they do, more like something that can happen in real life and how PDF can answer to that question And also, like for instance, digital signature and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're coming
Yeah.
from the use case, which
Yeah.
is always
Right.
the approach.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Other?
Good three, Matt.
So we'll be happy to take any other thoughts, any other observations, any other questions. Otherwise, I think we're coming up on afternoon coffee time. So if you happen to be kind of winding down a little bit, feel free to wind back up. And I think at 3:30, we've got a couple interesting sessions, including Dove's on PDF and open data. And yeah, I want to say
And we have a case study, so only two after
and a case study. Yep.
but two competing. Case study from Schindler Elevators.
Yes. I think that may be conducted in German? Or is that in English now? Okay, right on. Well, thanks, everybody.